Hello, welcome to Viewpoints. I'm Stephen Sund, and with me today is Major Noel Lipana with the California Air National Guard. Today I'm going to be talking to Major Lipana in reference to his thesis he did for the Naval Postgraduate School entitled Al-Qaida's Strategic Culture. Welcome.
Thank you.
I'd like to talk to you. How did you come across the title of your thesis and your thesis in general?
I was most taken, I guess, by a comment that Bruce Hoffman had made in a Senate committee testimony where he claimed that after several years of being engaged in this conflict with al-Qaida, that we still lacked a solid knowledge and insight about their jihadist network and their way of thinking. And so I want to pursue that line of inquiry.
When you decided to pursue this topic, was there a certain aspect of the culture that you felt was important to research a little bit further?
There was a large gap in literature using primary works from their primary strategist, and the methodology had not been applied to non-state actor on a consistent basis over the past several years, so it's a shot I want to take.
And what did you find in your research?
I did a lot of research on again, their primary strategist and their influences. Basically, what were the conditions, the influences, determinants to their strategic framework, what accounted for their strategic rationality. And what I found was there was a lot of historical, theological, and psychological places where their thoughts converged, a lot of unstated assumptions that they make when in their decision-making processes.
Ultimately, how do you look at your thesis being applied?
My audience was the intelligence community and defense analysts and authors of national strategy. So I would hope that they can take this work and use it when drafting strategy, when coming up with different ways to approach and view that enemy.
Is there anything that you feel can be applied domestically with your thesis?
Absolutely, and I think that goes to the homegrown radical threat. Part of strategic culture is, well, in general, it's defined as the shared set of beliefs, assumptions, and modes and behavior of a group that determines specific ways and means to go about, securing their objects of security. So, from that perspective, I think what's unique about the al-Qaida movement is it's global, obviously, and so a lot of the factors that normally will account or come into play for nation states are not there. So from a domestic standpoint, I think again the homegrown radicals and then immigrants who pursue, the radical Muslim agenda, this thesis will be applicable to analyzing them.
With the characteristics that you found during your research, how would you like to ultimately apply those?
One of the other gaps in literature that I found was a lack of red cell approaches. We often accuse ourselves of a lack of imagination and anticipating how our enemy might leverage their unique ways and means to attack us. So I took these characteristics and put them into a red cell strategy and entitled that section of the final chapter called How to Fight the United States.
I think it's a very good thesis, one of the more interesting theses I've actually had an opportunity to read. I'd like to thank you for coming to Viewpoints today and for providing your research to such a good cause. Thank you very much.
Thank you.